Lucy, I'm home. You cannot be in this show. I wonder, you know what? I could just let this play through the speakers because, like, who is it gonna echo though? It probably will. Let's see. That's something I should have thought about before. But sometimes you do things and it's like, yeah, whatever. Because this is my United States of whatever. Because this is my no copyright strikes. No cop. Hey, Mike. Hey, how you doing there, Carol? Everything good? Maybe that's probably not my best, but I wasn't warmed up and ready to go for that. How you doing, man? I don't know. I'm trying to get the audio. Let me try something real quick, actually. Oh, can you guys? Damn it! Can you hear me now? Holy shit! Walking the street right now. You're back minus the douchebag part of you. Can you guys? Let's see. Is that audio coming through now? Oh, it looks like it is. I'm new to the StreamYard, but the StreamYard is really limited because you can't really hear the game audio. But let me see if I can. And I'm using somebody else's computer, so I mean, it's like things that make you go Things that make you go Oh, you can hear? Okay, good. You can hear me. Sweet. I have no... You know what? It's like... Does this thing freeze up now? What are you doing over here? What are you doing, emulator? Don't do this to me. And close that and... Okay. A little error there. Okay, well, that's fine. That's just par for the course. It's always been. So, I mean, I am doing another test here. How you guys doing? Tickle your dingle. Should I do that? Should I just get on camera and tickle the dingle and just hope that I don't get flagged for inappropriate conduct? Nah, man. Whatever tingles your dingle, right? So... You probably see just my name with the little thing going on the screen right now. I need to share this. And I would not recommend this program for game streaming, but it's such an interesting concept. By emulator, he means official Nintendo, Microsoft, Steam, Sega, Sony console, YouTube. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactamundo, Telemundo. Is it going to let me? It's going to let me. You guys are not going to be able to hear it. I don't know what the hell to do with this program. I don't know, how to get the audio working on his computer. I'm over at my cousin's house, taking care of his dog. And I can't find the settings over. I mean, I just feel like an idiot. Okay. Okay, never mind. Now let me get back in the groove here. Set default device. We have audio now. Can we have audio here? All right. I don't speak Japanese, but I think this game was a Japanese exclusive though. Plex Storm. Let's go on Plex Storm. Get naughty and nasty. What do you guys think? I'm Jay O'Donnell. Jay O'Donnell? All right, so I hit start there. Okay. Whatever. Whoever we got to pick. We got to hit start again. Okay, so this is like what's that game called? Well, Arkanoid is what I know, but you guys know probably more as what's that brick? God damn it! It's such a simple name, and it's slipping my mind right now. What a fool! Oh yeah, and it breaks your defenses too. I just wanted to test this, like, because I never played this one. The D-pad isn't great for this type of game on the PS4 controller. The movement is kind of weird. I mean, I'll have to probably map it to the joystick for this thing. This game is called Holy Striker. Sebastian, is that the Sebastian that I know? Look at that Samus symbol right there. We got some OGs right here in the chat, guys. OGs. And I don't mean old girlfriends, okay? And even if I did, guys, don't let that secret out, you know what I'm saying? Let's see if that's a little better. That's a lot better. This game is like analog stick necessary. Yeah, when have you ever said that about an NES game? Or this is a Super Nintendo game, excuse me. But still, you know, same difference. This is an interesting concept, though. I like this. I saw the Game Grumps play this before, and I was like, I gotta find that game. I couldn't remember what the hell it was called, and then I was looking through some games, and I'm like, yeah, it's time. Time to check that out. How's the frame rate, guys? Like, is it cool right now? Is it cool like that? Cool like that. You can do diagonals too, can't you? Help me out, my boy. I wasn't paying attention there. I was looking at the chat. Hey, Sebastian. Master Blaster? Master Blaster? What? Why are you talking about Master Blaster? What's the significance? I'm gonna set I'm gonna do the setup at the house just to do some, like, I'm limiting myself to like 2-hour streams from now on. I'm not going like 8 hours anymore. 2 hours, it'd be like, you know, my max. No, we're not chilling at the max, having some burgers and shakes. Only Chris will get that reference. Unless the other guys, you guys are cool, but will you get that reference? Will you understand what I'm talking about when I say the max? We're getting in a flow, got to get in a flow. It's like Mario Tennis, but with a fireball. Is that a bad comparison? Yeah, I think it is. It's more like Brick Breaker or whatever the hell those. What do they call it on the PC, man? None of you guys are really PC gamers, though. You guys are console master race guys, aren't you? Pulling the console master race card, are you? I don't understand that. Why do people do that? You're asking what NES game was like. About what NES? Oh, it's like Oh, I've been good, Sebastian. Thank you, sir. I've been well, yeah, and I'm just doing a little testing. I'm gonna retire this channel, but you know, I'm doing a little testing to see what a good route would be, and I don't think this is good for games. This you might need like plugins and stuff to get the audio working, and I don't really like that. Unless I can do, I don't even know how the hell I could do this, man. It's got some cool little features, like it already, you know, baked into the software here. They've already put it to where you can have, you know, your face goes, so where the circle is moving right there, Yeah, it kind of is like Pong. Well, the circle's moving right there. You can see my audio. So if I had like my icon there, I could put a logo or whatever. And I think this is more for like people who want to do podcasts. If I want to do podcasts, this is quick and easy because I could switch. Boom. I'd have, well, if I had an example, I could do like a side-by-side camera and stuff. So anybody brave enough to do that shit, getting on with me and have you side-by-side with me like we're on CNN, but we're talking about fun shit and not a bunch of boring crap. Take the Pepsi challenge. Get on here with me. All right. And we can do some stuff and some things, man, if you guys are so willing. Okay, let me put this chat in a way that I can actually see what's going on and play the game. That'd be a smart thing. Come on. You used to stream and be kind of like almost, what the hell is I going to say? Why do I want to call it public domain? Like I always say this. I'm like a local. Oh, got it through. Damn, I wanted to get that chest first. What an idiot. I was just over there talking and shit, man. Talking. Oh, I was wondering. I was seeing Discord messages pop up, and it is I guess it's my cousin's Discord friends because I don't know who the hell this person was. I'm like, do I know this person? Why do they want to play games with me? I don't know you. This is one of those games you can play in between games. Yeah, hey, there's another Discord message. I don't know. How's the frame rate going, guys? Like, is the game working okay? Is the audio okay? Like, is everything? I'm just curious about that because if I do get the audio working in this, it could be a nice little option for the future. I just didn't want to install OBS on my cousin's computer for no reason, and like, it is resource intensive, and I wanted to test this out just to see how this thing performs and stuff. So I'm always looking at new options. I like to test things out, man. I'm one of those tinkerers, man, a tinkerer. So there's nothing wrong with OBS. OBS is great, but I probably won't be using OBS until I get my new computer because the new computer is going to be a beast. I promise you that. Like, I'm ready for it. These video cards, you guys probably, well, a couple of you probably know about video cards, but if you know anything about like a RTX 2070, that thing does ray tracing and all that kind of stuff. It's just really like a great video card. I mean, you could argue that there's better stuff out there, yeah, but like, I mean, for the price right now, $1,200 with a pre-installed awesome video card. Even if you don't know what I'm talking about, let's just say that this, I can run any game on this shit, all right? And at like ultra settings. I want to get the chest this time. How do I? Okay, we got to really like get some control here. Can I do a diagonal? Give me a diagonal. I'm gonna have to like set this up. Can I set it up to? No, give me the diagonal, babe. I'm the babe. I'm the great Bambi. I'm the great Hambino. Oh, you can you knock it around with your body though? That's something I wasn't really. Give me the alley-oop, son. The alley-oop. I don't know why I pronounce it like that. The alley-up. Dude, you said I threw it right down the lane just to finish the damn thing, Frank. How was Rona treated? Oh, Rona? Yeah, you know what? I'm still here, dude. I didn't get any kind of symptoms or anything like that. And you're on cell? Oh, you mean you want to do a call? Yeah, we could do a call. I'm just gonna I'm really not gonna stream long. I'm just trying to test this out. I know what you're talking about. Not specs though. Yeah. But like I really want a computer that I'm ready to do graphics. I'm getting that itch again to create some art after we get settled in and everything. Because we just moved. And all that stuff is hectic. So I had to get that taken care of before I started messing around. And, we're going to be able to save some money. Now I'm going to invest in myself and I'm going to get a really good computer. So I mean, I'm thinking about like ideas for YouTube channels and stuff, and this is gonna be the year, man, where like multiple streams of income are coming in. So I mean, when I do the streams, that's gonna be something that is gonna be like I'm gonna be able just to do it for fun. Like, you know, it'd be great to do it as a job one day, but I don't know if that's ever gonna come. I need other things coming in that are gonna take care of all that shit. And like, if anything ever happens with the gaming streams, then shit, I'm down to clown. Moobs. Okay. Yeah, that adds to the conversation, bud. There you go. There you go. Moobs. Yeah. I guess they were on your mind, right? You were just thinking about a good pair of moobs. Big old gelatinous man boobs. Oh, come on, babe. This thing probably would have been, for me, a lot of fun as a kid, just mess around with I say physics of this, I guess. I guess it has some physics to it, right? Like, it's a little physics. It's a good idea, honestly. I like this idea. But these days, if they were to remake something like this, mitts? What do you mean? I fucked up. I'm reading the chat, and that thing just snuck right in my schmoopsy hole. Whatever the hell that means. So what? Okay, so this is life that I can just. So it's like Zelda, or one of those like RPG style, like Final Fantasy, I guess, as far as the camera and the movement. But then you got this little, like, Arkanoid had a baby with Zelda. You said move, so I said moobs. You missed me. I could just keep tapping right there and getting like some like combos going on and just swipe up. Like I see an ugly chick on a dating app and then I progress. Oh, what the hell was that? Like, what was there a little delay going on there? I didn't get any chest before, so let's get us a chest here. Yeah, the thing about the audio, man, is really kind of pissing me off because I would assume that it would be an okay experience. Like, did you guys say anything about the frame rate, or did I miss that? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure I asked you about it. From a friend to a friend, like, how does it look, man? I know it's an NES game, but I'm running off the Wi-Fi, and this. I thought this would be. Why do I keep saying NES? It's not NES. It's Super Nintendo. So I'm gonna bust through. FPS looks fine to me. What's up, Alan? When I figure out how to get sound on this, I mean, I'm gonna hack it, man. I'm gonna hack it so it's gonna work. There's an old Flash game I used to play called Momentum Missile Mayhem. This game reminds me of the Flash game. I'm gonna have to look that up. I gotta remember that. Momentum Missile Mayhem. I love that, man. A good alliteration in there too. That's some awesome stuff. That lights me up like a Christmas tree. Looking good, Holmes. Oh yeah, Sherlock Holmes this time. Homie. You're my. I guess who's gonna be my Watson? Who wants to be my Watson? Jesus, man, come on. Gotta be more careful here. It says in Japanese, it just says, "You suck, you stupid American pig." Stop making stupid mistakes. And just do the thing, man. What games are you guys playing these days? Sound off in the comments. If we can get this video to 115,000 likes, then I'll eat an entire rutabaga. All right? We'll call it Mr. Beast, and we're going to donate to your channel. Is there a way? Hold on. Did I just pick that up and like... This is the type of game that I would just sit here and just shut my brain off and just mess with the little limited physics that we have here. Okay. All right. Okay. That's how you get good at a game like this. You just kind of grind and bump and grind. You know what I'm talking about? What just happened there? Did I get hurt by the chest, or I don't? This morning I got a YouTube recommended Frank the Dragon video from like 3 or 4 years ago where you tickle a girl. That's like one of my most viewed videos. It's a flash game, and it's probably like a 2-minute video, but it's like my second most viewed video. The other one got deleted because when YouTube changed the whole thing and they went really clean, that video got destroyed. So I mean, that one would have been the reigning champ. Oh, we got to just get through the hole there. 131,000 views, man. You know what? Like before I die, I just want one video that's a million views, and I'll be happy. Just one video. NHL 94. I know where you live. Ooh, yeah. Is that a challenge? Is that a challenge, sir? I'm down for that challenge. Oh, keep me good, Mr. Wizard Man. Get it in there. Oh, nah, take your opportunity to... Ooh, yeah. This feels like almost like a fucking sports. I got the same fucking recommendation. You're all getting the tickle video. I swear to God, you're getting the fuck... If you haven't gotten the tickle video, you're getting the fucking tickle video in your next recommendation. I swear to God you are. I swear to God. Beauregard. Tanks. Momentum Missile Mayhem was a game where you play as a stationary turret that launches different types of orbs in a similar manner to lining up billiard shots. Gameplay is taking out endless waves of tanks. Dude, I'm down for that, man. That'd be a good little challenge. I just have a great appreciation for games. Like, some people discriminate what platform they're on and all this and that shit. Like, come on, man. Just play the damn games. Is there anywhere I can go? I should have picked the other dude. I just hit A real quick. You know how you do, man. You know how we gamers be doing, know what I'm saying? It's like you just hit the button and like, what up, man? You know what I'm saying? Let's play the game. Oh, you got to hit start, don't you? You got to hit start? Did I click off of it? What did I do? Did it freeze up? Is it one of those classic moments? So one of those classic moments, like a streamer's like, hey, man, you know, let's play a fucking video game. And like, we're not going to have any technical difficulties. And then God's like, what? You little bitch. Tickle video sounds like OnlyFans video. Yeah. I should start my OnlyFans too, man. That's another stream of income that I can have coming in. Can never beat Momentum Missile. It gets impossible. Well, you know, I took that challenge when you were talking about that Shine Spark, and you didn't think I was going to be able to do it that night, but I proved you wrong. I bet you, James, that I could beat that shit, okay? It may take me a week. Not going to lie, SAP, it feels like it. You see it? What? I'm confused there. What? I'm going to reset this game because I don't know what the hell happened here. This is some bullshit. I'll tell you that right now. Emulation. How do I reset, man? Okay. Why did they put that there? I guess I have to just play it from the beginning again. Whatever. Thanks, God. Oh, there's the audio. That's a plus. I'm going to turn it up. Like, it's going to be coming through the microphone, but you guys are going to be able to hear it, I think. It's really kind of subtle. Let me know if it gets annoying. I'll just turn it down, though. I don't think you could actually beat Momentum Missile. You've said that before about similar things that were seemingly impossible for a noob. such as myself, but now I'm not like patting myself on the back, like saying that I could beat any game or whatever, but okay, so it is more interesting actually. I don't know what just happened. Like, it feels like you can't move around anyway in that point of the game. The opening little menu there. Or character selection. It seems like a character selection, but is it? What if I hit that little PAL thing? What happens with that? Have I done that? I have to collect it? How do you use the PAL though? Whoa, okay, so I didn't even hit B. Well, it took a video. It feels like watching an OnlyFans. Okay. I see. Yeah. It kind of, yeah. It's a little bit like you feel like you're not even supposed to be watching it type of thing. Yeah. I felt really dirty just making it, but it was it's a weird game too, man. Like, if you can still find that game, like, send me the link to it because I'll probably forget. Tickle fetish videos and feet videos are on YouTube. Hardcore porn is even allowed on YouTube. I mean, they have naked yoga on YouTube. That's not really porn, but imagine a 13-year-old boy seeing, like, you know, any female naked, and they're like, or male. You know, I'm not discriminating. You know, male naked yoga with their peens just all out and dripping all over the yoga mat. Like, I mean, so it's just a matter of preference, right? Some of that hot peen yoga. Let's see, why not? You earned it. Oh, you just like, you take a hit for trying to open up a chest without hitting it with this thing. It's like a meme that says, "What feels wrong doing it, but isn't answer watching that video." Oh yeah. Yeah. It feels wrong, but you know, after you're done, like it's just oh so right. I don't mean by being done, that's not what I mean either. So after you watch it, you just feel like a sense of belonging, you know, that you didn't feel before on the inside. Wouldn't allow it if the person weren't attractive. Yeah, yep, you know, that says a lot about stuff. I mean, I have a good thing that goes like, screw it. Okay, let me just get the screw up here as I try to make a point. But Ian Hemsworth was in this horrible movie, and his only line was hello. Like, he was walking through the lower level of the ship, and he's like just saying hello. And he, next scene, you know, like a scene is in between that. They get back to him. All he does is hello. So I'm sitting there with my girlfriend, and I swear to you that I was like, I think his only lines in this movie are going to be hello. He's going to say it again. It's coming up. Just wait for that shit. And fucking sure as shit, this dude, he kind of hesitates for a while. It's almost like he was like, he knew that I said that shit, and he just goes hello. And I was like, that's what all they had Ian Hemsworth do in this, because he's handsome, and that's what they show up to do. That they show up to be handsome and shit. I feel like Chris Hemsworth has charisma and shit though. And in the first Thor movie, you guys probably don't give a fuck about Marvel. But what am I even talking about? You guys don't give a shit about Marvel movies, do you? That's not what we're talking about, right? That's not what the world is talking about right now. The world's talking about Dogecoin. Talking about all the altcoins, investments, people being millionaires in like 2 months' time because they invested $188,000 into the shit, right? It's Elon Musk, Mr. SpaceX, Mr. Tesla. He's leading the charge, man. He's making people rich. Does anybody here have money in that? I won't speak too long about that because I know that's kind of boring stuff. If you're not into that, so I mean. Oh, that was a good setup. All right, so if I want to like hit it hard like that, whoa, homie. Get her up there. But it's an interesting thing. I have some money in it, so I mean, we'll see what happens. Pickup line that only Chris Hemsworth can use. Hey, girl, you want to try lifting my hammer? He had to use that, man. You want to try lifting my hammer? I'm going to use that line, too. I'm taking that one. Ooh, we got to block this thing. It feels like another game also that's it's an arcade game. I think it's called Power. I think it's like a frisbee game. I would say, bro, Sapphire, do the thing, man. If you got $100 that you're not gonna miss, I swear to you that it's gonna keep growing because they are using this currency. You can actually buy things. Like, I don't really care. I'm never gonna go to the Dallas Mavericks stadium, but they're petitioning to have this currency be a way of payment on Amazon, dude. Come on. That's going to change everything. Like, when you have a currency that you put some money in and it keeps on growing, of course you're going to want to use that growing money and not like pay a bunch of taxes on it when you take it out of there, when you withdraw it from there. Okay, I just screwed the hell up. What's up, Swift? Been a long time. There's some old mods up in here, man. Bang Bead, but the name is different on each continent. Bang Bead? Bang Bead. I don't know what that. Bang Bead, but the name is different. And what is that? What do you mean? Yeah, all I'm saying is, I mean, that I'm not going to ever be able to put like 100,000 in there to. You don't trust NFT? NFT is like, it's really kind of like something that is a mystery to me at this point. Like, I get it works the same as the crypto, but I think the best thing about it is that an artist can take their work and they make money on the first transaction, and then if somebody else sells it, those transactions keep being paid back to the artist, the original artist that owns that NFT. So that right there, I haven't really been streaming Swift, not in that. The arcade game with the frisbee. It definitely has a different name than that. I'm gonna have to find it. I know it's part of the Neo Geo collection though. Yeah, I haven't been streaming Swift. This is like, I'm just kind of testing things. I'm over at my cousin's house. I haven't had the internet in a while, but just recently I've been working. A girlfriend that I'm with, like, she's really helping me get my life back together. So for a while, like, I was just kind of like giving up on everything, and that's why I stopped streaming in the first place. But it's that old cliche thing. You meet somebody and they change your life. And this time it was for the better. You know what I mean? But I do want to get back into the streaming thing. But I have other ideas. So I really have to be about the income. Like, I went at it like full force. And I was like, what are you doing, man? Like, you can't do that. You have to have a plan. You have multiple streams of income coming in, and then you can have some fun. Just learn that, fellows. Like all the young dudes in here, you can either make the thing that you love make you money, or make tons of money doing multiple other things so you can do the things that you love. You know what I mean? So whatever it is that you love, man, just make it marketable. My girlfriend broke up with me and I gained like 20 pounds. Yep, I've been there too, man. Been there, done that a couple times in my life. It was one time when I was like in the best shape of my life and a girl broke up with me, so I gained a bunch of weight, and I've never been that slim again, man. But that if I could go back to that, man, talking about being a super soldier. Frisbee Arcade, Windjammers, that's it. So it's SNK? But I think it's part of the Neo Geo collection, though, if I'm not mistaken, dude. Could be wrong about that. Yeah, Saf, I mean, you know, that's just one of those things in life. You can't really even control it. You invest your heart and all that kind of stuff, and then you get burned, and then you just feel like garbage for a while. But that's one of those things that's like, it just it makes you a stronger person, though. Yeah, Neo Geo, dude. Because I have the Neo Geo collection. And I feel like that game's a hell of a lot of fun, but I feel like you need somebody to play it with you, though. That's one of the ones I can't really play on my own. The ex cheated on me, so I cut all my friends out for 1.5 years. I did that too, man. It was a real sad thing because there was a lot of friends that were really close to me. And I cut everybody out too. But I mean, it's really not fair to the friends, though, honestly. The friends are the ones that suffer because they start missing you and stuff. And where you been, man? Oh, this girl changed you like that? Like, that's not fair to me, man. Oh, can I hit select a different character? No, I guess not. It was a big feels bad moment. Yeah, big feels bad, but something like, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I know a lot of old men have said that, and wow, did I just die right there? So they just amped up the difficulty. I wasn't even paying attention because I wasn't really getting that hurt from other stuff, but this is like the when it turns into a real dungeon, I guess. You got an Octorok going on right there too from Zelda. You can't even kill these guys with this, or does it take a while? Damn it. Get him. Oh, you can kill them. No, you fudger. Old Man River screwed it up. Credits. Oh, I see, because you only get... Okay, so there's like so many continues, but they're still going the arcade format. Probably has online multi. Dude, if it does, and if we get together and do that, yes. And I'm starting to come back, and I'm starting to talk to a girl, and she's changing for the better. Yeah, dude. You gotta, here's the thing, though, all right? You can't really rely on somebody else for your happiness, though. Like, you have to be able to be happy yourself, and that's what, when I found streaming, when I found you guys, and you guys were there for me every day, I didn't need, a person to make me happy. You know what I mean? Just, I didn't have that, I didn't need that relationship, but, this community, that kept me going and I miss this, man. This is something that was, one of the most special things that ever happened to me. I'm just gonna sound cheesy right now. I don't give a shit, but honestly, that was my own little public access success in my eyes. Yeah, man, let it change you. Let it change you. You know what's bullshit? Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is a PS5 exclusive. Why wouldn't it be? It's a Sony property. Why would they put that anywhere else, man? That's a console seller, dude. What do you mean? Like Crash Bandicoot. I have a PS4. Well, Crash Bandicoot back in the day. You know what I mean? I'm going to stop you there. I know they eventually came to other consoles, but You know, back in the day, Crash Bandicoot and was it Jet? Is it Jet Moto? Those were some that were PlayStation. You know, Spyro. I have a PS4. $6, I think. I play, but you don't have how to buy it. I don't have to buy it. So you mean like, could we do the share play? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I know, but she's helping me find happiness within myself. You gotta like it sounds like so cliche and stupid, but you gotta learn how to love yourself, man. Maybe this ROM is bad because I can't. It's like I can't. I got past a certain point again. What's going on here? Of course, I know what friggin' James from Cinemassacre, dude. Like, if you're a gamer and you don't know about the Angry Video Game Nerd, I think you're doing something wrong because, like, you should be looking at like videos of every single game in history, and he's gonna cover them. There was a game he just covered with that dude Justin on his channel, which I mean, I don't like Justin at all because I mean, he's even cheesier than James. James, like, he's cheesy to a point where, you know, you accept him because he's so informative. He's well like researched. He does like extensive research on this stuff, and he's just well spoken. Some of the stuff, some of his jokes are corny as shit, but you let it slide because like he's an angry video game nerd. He may not always be right. I mean, don't have a credit card to buy it so I can play it with you. Oh. Maybe the ROM has anti-piracy. Yeah, but if it had anti-piracy, it wouldn't load up in the first place, though. It would just take you to a certain point. I'm just thinking it's the setup that I'm on, and I don't, you know... It's always, like, uncomfortable to go to somebody else's computer. It's like sleeping in somebody else's bed. It's weird, man. You get in this groove. Like, I know a whole bunch of shit from just mess around so much on mine, but when I get onto somebody else's computer, I feel like I don't know anything anymore. It's weird. I'm like, oh, what do I do? I always try a new game if this one is bullshit. You know what's BS? Because I think he has to say that now. He's got to be. What do you mean he might not always be right? Goldilocks? I don't know what you mean by that, dude. He might not always be right. Ah, Jesus. Well, you know what? Let's see. I'm gonna let's do a save here. Save state. Can we reset and then let's see if that just like screws up everything though. Did that make it go? Come on. We say some games like Spyro had anti-piracy that stopped the games at certain points. Serious Sam had summons invincible alien if pirated. Yeah, you know what? I've seen that before. Oh, James' views on games and movies. Yeah, man. His I really don't trust his opinion. I just like hearing about like the details of things that I didn't know. Like when I watch a review, I don't give a shit what they think about the movie. But if they're showing me a movie I've never seen before and I like the clips, I'm going to watch it. I don't really care like what their view is on it because I mean, there's tons of times when he said shit about movies that I love and like who gives a fuck? I still love it. Like he doesn't his views on it don't change that. Some games like Spyro, yeah, okay. So Crash was during that time the most iconic character on Sony and was used as the main face, but in Japan they rejected the character as a mascot because it wasn't made by Sony themselves. The decision backfired, yeah, because I think with PlayStation though they have multiple icons as far as like you know, like you got Kratos, you got Spider-Man is exclusive to the new Sony one, like the best one of all time. So I mean, yeah, I would say they have multiple mascots because like especially since that Miles Morales was selling consoles, maybe not to everybody because I'm not ready to buy the PS5 yet. I want a fucking Oculus Quest 2 first. Yeah, James likes shitty movies. He does. He really does like shitty movies. I think that's something like, and he makes shitty movies too. I think that's something like he just can't help it. He like bathes in shit. You know what's bullshit? He loves the word shit. He likes to make shit. I feel like his Mega Man video was better than the movie he spent all that time on. Like, I don't know if it was a year or two that he spent on the Angry Video Game Nerd movie. I feel like some of the episodes of the show are better. I feel like the Seaman episode is his best episode that he ever made. Like, I think that's like his fucking magnum opus and shit. But when it comes to the movie, I couldn't fucking even sit through 10 minutes of it, and I was like fucking bored. Red Letter Media, you are the one that got me on Red Letter Media, and I thought the guy was just like a fucking like a whack job or something. And then it turns out those guys are really like articulate and shit, and they're wacky as fuck. But I've watched tons of it, like Half in the Bag, and the what the fuck is the other one? Oh, Best of the Worst. Best of the Worst. I binged a lot of that shit, man. There was a time where I was obsessed with it, but even like his old reviews and stuff where he does what the fuck is the character, man? The one that the Rich took over. What the hell's that, Mr. Shit? They even do the character in Half in the Bag, but Money Plane. What's the guy? What's something Grouch the Third? What is? I couldn't even think of it. I can't think of the first name. I love those dudes, man. I mean, I didn't know who the hell Jay was in the first place, but you know, you have a friend and like they invite their friend over at first. You're like, who the fuck is this guy, man? I'll never be friends with this guy. But that happened twice with me because the first time it was Mike on Cinemassacre. Yeah, Plinkett, Mr. Plinkett, yeah. First it was Mike on Cinemassacre. I was like, who the fuck is motherfucker Mike? Like, what is it? Who the fuck is this guy, man? And then it happened with Jay on Red Letter Media, and Rich is just like, his laugh is the most infectious fucking thing you ever heard in your life. When James was a kid, the productions of that time only practical effects when it was good. He grew up liking that over CGI. Over time, practical effects ended up getting worse due to overuse. So, you know what? Like, you ever seen Plan 9 from Outer Space? He's very much like that director, which he slips my mind right now. God, man, you know, if I had one wish, I'd wish for a fucking better memory. So there's so many times when I'll have like a memory of something and like, if I just had that name attached to it, it'd be a better fucking reference, man. James Wood. James Wood. Talking about a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. Darius Emmanuel Grouch III, a.k.a. the Rumble. I'm the baddest motherfucker on the planet. I'm Kelsey Grammer. Ed Wood, yeah. Ed Wood, not James Wood. Ed Wood, yeah, exactly. And if you haven't seen the Ed Wood, like if you're a movie buff like I am, and you just like fucking like immersing yourself and like just being saturated in fucking like film, you know, like he's making a film in the film, so you kind of have that quality, that meta quality in the movie, but like the acting is fucking great, the story's great. It's a classic film, man. So Johnny Depp kind of played two characters in history that were like, he made those characters more interesting because he played Hunter S. Thompson in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and then that made me want to know more about fucking Hunter S. Thompson. Like, who the fuck is Hunter S. Thompson? Crazy ass sports writer who planned on shooting himself out of a cannon when he died, and he also knew that he was going to commit suicide at a certain age. And he was setting up his funeral in his 30s and telling the guy, hey, I'm going to fucking kill myself in 30 years. I need a casket, and I'm paying for it now. And then he told his son as he was growing up, probably all the time, hey, man, at the age of 65, I'm blowing my fucking head off. Sure enough, his son was in the house one day, and his dad in the next room takes a shotgun and just blasts his own fucking head off. So What an eccentric dude. But Ed Wood, one of the shittiest filmmakers in history, but people praise him for it, though. I watched the Ed Wood movie with Johnny when it was released. Good movie. Then I watched the Ed Wood movie from the 50s, legendary movie, not necessarily for good reasons. Then I watched the Ed Wood movie from the 50s. Yeah, that one is like we even watched one on the stream, which that's another Ed Wood movie. You probably wouldn't know it. It is what's the name of it, Chris? God damn it. Glenn versus Glinda. Glenn or Glinda. What the hell is it called? Don't piss on yourself. DEG. Darius Emmanuel Grouch III. Don't piss on yourself. I watched the okay. Not necessarily for good reason, but you gotta love campiness and you gotta love like the cheese factor, man. Like that like amateur ass filmmaker thinks he's actually Glenn versus Glinda. Okay. That's what I kind of thought of. Is it Glenn versus or is it Glenn or Glinda? Like, is that the title? Can't really remember now. But anyway, like he liked to dress like a woman on set, and like in the film, Sarah Jessica Parker is his girlfriend, so he's wearing like her sweaters, and he's just like coming to the set with the clothes on, with just females' clothes on and makeup and all that shit, and he's just acting like it's normal, like nothing's even going on. It's a great fucking movie if you haven't seen it. You ever seen anything by David? Is it Decotau? Is that how you Decotau? No, that name doesn't ring a bell, but I will be looking that up though. I wish I could remember that somebody gave me a where I saw it somewhere to where a film was mentioned or a director. I think it might have been a director. I forgot what the reference was. It was a video that you wouldn't expect that to happen in. I love like watching a video and I'm like, I'm glad I watched this video because that introduced me to a whole new world. I probably took a screenshot of it, but I don't even know. I hope I took a screenshot of it. I have the worst memory in the world. Well, maybe not worse than 10-second Tom, but you know what I'm saying. 51st dates. Hi, I'm Tom. 10 seconds later. Hi, I'm Tom. I'm 10-second Tom. Decoto. Okay, I got you. Jamie, can you pull it up? It's Glenn or Glinda, Frank, man. Oh, thanks, Chris, man. Thanks, Jamie. You play that video about those two Saharan desert hookers that were like clipping their toenails and got hit by a car. You know, I saw that, man, and I was doing kegels, and so I you know, like when I was doing MMA, I used to do kegels all the time, and that really, like when you're doing kegels in front of another guy, it makes the opponent like really scared of what's going on because like guys don't usually do kegels, especially inside the octagon. So I fucking tackled this guy. I did some DMT, blasted out. That's a Joe Rogan impression, okay? Just if anybody. If anybody doesn't know that. So I did DMT like in the octagon. Like I'm not even a UFC fighter, but I was in the fucking octagon with this guy. He grabbed my ass so hard that he almost pulled a cheek off of it. And I'm like, I need some gamer fuel. So this video is brought to you by Gamer Fuel. If you use the code Rogan at checkout, you'll get 20% off. You ever hunt elk? What are you talking about? like in real life or what? I don't know what you mean, buddy. Is that a reference to something? You ever hunt elk? So I introduced my girl to the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and we watched most of it. There's certain things in there that I didn't remember too, so I'm glad I watched it again. Wait, can you fight these clowns or no? You just have to fireball them. All right, I'm gonna Ruining my jokes. That was a Rogan thing, you dipshit. Oh, I see. You ever hunt elk? And he's like, I mean, you know, I can't really judge anyone, but like he's like really stoned. You ever hunt elk, man? Damn it. Yeah, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, man. Such a classic film that inspired Tommy Boy. Like, two guys on the road just trying to get some shit done. Well, what the hell's I always forget Steve Martin's name in that, man. I could be talking about UFOs, and he's like, elk is great. Great meat. You ever go hunting? Yeah. He's pretty stoned. But I'm there for it, though, you know? He did interview, there's a guy, Matty Matheson, on YouTube, and recently that episode came out, and like I was listening to an episode with Kanye West. For some reason, like I guess he hadn't made an episode in a while, so it was like playing the Joe Rogan podcast on Google. What, you know? So I set it Google Assistant thing in the morning. So when my alarm goes off, it goes through the whole Google Assistant routine. So it'll give me like my motivational things that I put in there to set as reminders, and she'll tell me that stuff. So like I have Google recite like my morning mantra shit, but also like it'll play the Joe Rogan podcast because, you know, I was like, oh, let me just have a podcast playing in the morning. Like wake up to a voice. It'll get me ready for the day. It'll distract me while I'm fucking washing my ass and brushing my teeth. And it kept playing the Kanye West one every time. So I'm like, is Joe on vacation? Like, where's the new episodes at? And Kanye West he's known as one of the greatest rappers of all time, but like he can't put a sentence together when he's in an interview. Like he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Joe didn't know what he was talking about. He's asking him like, what do you mean by that? Like all the time, like what the fuck? The guy's like, so this is what, and he didn't know what anything that he was fucking talking about. I'm sorry. Kanye, come and get me. Shut my channel down. I don't give a shit. You don't know how to fucking speak, young man. That's something that you need to do if you're going to run for office one day. Because you can't be stumbling around and shit if somebody's asking you something about balancing the fucking U.S. budget or any of that other shit that, you know, pick a topic. He's not going to be able to fucking get in there and debate about it. He can write a rap song about it and then perform it at the debate, but does that count? Are we going to change the laws for him? You don't have to debate Kanye. Just, you know, make it a rap battle and shit. So anyway, I'm done talking about Kanye. That's all I have to say about that. Did Steve Martin die or something? I don't think so. I hope not. But Matty Matheson, opposite of that shit. Canadian dude, funny as fuck. If you ever seen Kids in the Hall, like his accent reminds you of like Scott Thompson from Kids in the Hall. He says a lot of funny shit just because he has, I mean, his accent, his personality, all that shit put together. It's a funny fuck, dude. Who gives a fuck about Kanye? I know. That's my point. Who gives a fuck about him? Why was he on the podcast? Because he didn't have shit to say. Fucking moron. Dude can't do it. Now watch me like make some money in the future, and then it gets taken away from Kanye because he finds an old video of mine where I'm talking shit about him, right? That's what you want to do, Kanye. It's your fault though. Just get better. Oh, I like that little combo. It's a fun game. I haven't been thinking about the game at all, honestly. I've just been rambling about dumb shit. Kanye is the dude that's married to a hobbit. I guess the neighbor is dead? What neighbor? Neighbor? What do you mean? I don't see what you mean. That's not being creative. Green's not a creative color. I don't... Ooh. Almost choked on my own fucking spit there. I should probably check my phone because I just kind of tested this and I was talking to you guys. I don't know if anybody texted me. If anybody thinks I'm dead. Oh, what? Oh, I fucked up there. How do I get past? Do I have to like shoot it through the curtain now? Oh, one of my favorite memes. I have a meme template of Kanye sharing an image on Twitter. Trump tweeted it or retweeted it and said, "Thanks, Kanye. Very cool." Oh, yeah? Oh, Trump, the internet terrorist? Oh, okay. That's all I'll say about that. Don't start any topic. Don't start any conversations about that. Oh, you got to knock the door open a little. Okay. Let's keep on keeping on. No politics. Only cryptocurrencies. Get in the groove. Get on you. Oh, come on, old man. Move your body out there. Become a goalie. What are you messing around for? This will make you get better having a target like that. Woo-wee! Okay, I gotta just get up there and... No! Send it back up, old man. Old man river. What do I gotta do now? The hell? Okay. Or polydicks. I forgot Trump got Twitter banned. Yeah, he got Twitter banned for trying to lead the charge of terrorism. That's why I always said he's a supervillain, but you know. That's all I'm gonna say about that, man. Ooh. Here's where it turns into one of those regular video games. Oh, ooh. Do I have to hit him from the back or something? Does he like that? You want to go get it in your backyard? Oh, I think the term was domestic terrorist, which is that's pretty fun. That's fun. Ex-president and domestic terrorist. What a resume. Whoa, 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 oh. Oh, no. Boom, bitch. You ever see Red Letter Media talk about Gremlins, where they discuss the idea of Clamp from Gremlins 2? I don't know. Where they discuss... Oh, yeah, becoming president? Yeah. They were saying that, yeah. That's a great idea, too, honestly, because that'd be the next step. Because he's already got the tower. It's like, yeah, it is a parody of Trump. That is an interesting... I wish they would do that, man, but you'd have to give it to the right director. I mean, you can't just give that to anybody. Joe Dante would have to come back in there and do that shit. Joe Dante was the director of the original one, or the both Gremlins movies. So they would have to... I don't know if he's still alive, but it's like you can never make Back to the Future again. So don't even try to remake it or like make a shitty sequel. It's just a stupid idea. What if I do... Ooh, I got one more of those power shots. Are you gonna die? Like this. Oh, I let it pass. I tried to hit B, man. Oh. Shocked Gremlins reboot hasn't happened. Yeah, it would be garbage though. No politic guy. I only get mad. American people getting offended for us as a bloody Mexican state. We have nothing but love for Speedy Gonzalez and Mexican Mario. Mexican Mario. If I wanted someone to direct Gremlins 3 besides Joe, I'd love to see Sam Raimi. Sam Raimi is the go-to guy for a lot of things, yeah. So I think he's going to be directing the new Spider-Man film. That would be fantastic if he did, man. He would be able to treat it right. So I mean, you got that cheese factor that he does so well, but also like there's some awesome stuff in there that you can't deny. That's where you're wrong. You can remake anything. Will it be good? No. You can remake whatever the hell you want. There's good remakes and bad remakes, man. I mean, you got Little Shop of Horrors. That was a perfect remake, which I would even argue that one was better than the original because you had Frank Oz directing that shit with some Jim Henson-ass puppeteer work that is like, that's some of the best puppeteer work that you'll ever fucking see, and you'll never see that again. Because if you watch, like, that's so eerie, man. You watch it now as an adult, I'm watching it. As a kid, it scared the fucking shit out of me, but in a great way because I'll never forget that movie. That's another one with Steve Martin, by the way. If you haven't seen that shit, watch that shit. There's the movie Hairspray. If you're not a fan of musicals, I can understand, but like Hairspray was even better than the original. The original was great too, but like the acting the cast that they got for the remake, fucking amazing. What is worse? I don't want campy crazy Sam Raimi. I think that's really the only way that he makes a huge mark. Like when he makes stuff like Evil Dead. Where it's that cheesy, crazy, fucking like creepy, off the wall shit. I mean, he still knows how to be creepy, but he could be cheesy like in another scene because I mean, you take that scene from Spider-Man 2 and you isolate it as its own thing, and you got its own fucking movie where Dr. Octopus kills all the nurses, all the medical professionals and shit in that one room, and he's like killing each of them one by one. That scene stands alone in that fucking movie. and it seems like you're watching a different movie for just that one scene. What is worse, Disney remaking the same shit over and over, or if they remake a classic series they can never touch? Remake a classic series that they never touch. I'm having trouble understanding what do you mean? Am I being stupid right now? Remake a classic series they can never touch. Are you talking about like if they go do like the Black Cauldron or something? Y'all gonna go see Spiral. What is Spiral? I never even heard of that. See, I don't keep up on movies as much as I used to because I mean there's not a lot of good movies coming out, so I'm like, the only way I hear about it is if I'm watching like a Red Letter Media video and they say something about it in there. Like they'll do their 2020 recap and shit, or 2021 recap, and it's like, oh, I didn't what the fuck? Where did this movie come from? Oh, Evil Dead, the 20 remake was awesome. What was it awesome? I didn't see that one. Honestly, like I've seen bits and pieces of Evil Dead. There was even some like in the first one, like there's some hilarious fucking scenes in there. They're not supposed to be. I mean, at least I don't think they're supposed to be hilarious, but I laughed my ass off at it. It was crazy. So why did Disney remake animated children's movies into live action when they could have done The Prince of Egypt or Treasure Planet? Why not just do a new story? Like, I mean, plenty of fairy tales that they could fucking tell stories about, like, in their own way. I feel like they're just creatively bankrupt. It's really kind of sad, man, because, I mean, back in the day, they were coming out. I'd even, like, say that they make all these fucking little theme movies. Like, you want to make a sports movie or there was a kid, like, skateboarding. What was that called? Brink, and make some new ideas. Like, don't be scared to. You're Disney. You're not going to fail. Why are you putting out the same shit? It's because that nobody has any creativity going on over there. It's just like we don't want to gamble on this. Let's make some fucking the same shit over and over again. People's nostalgia is going to make them yada yada yada. People have already said this shit plenty of times. So a little excited by the new Ghostbusters movie. Yeah, Paul Rudd's great. What's the dude's name? Finn Wolfhard's great. That girl, I don't know who that girl is, but she looks pretty awesome too, like promising. Like, I mean, that's great that I think she's like Egon's daughter or something, or I don't even know. Disney remakes Aladdin, for example, or Cinderella, then you could remake Ghostbusters 2016. It has nothing done with the OG Ghostbusters. Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do something, like, make it like, do something different than the original. Have a Lady Ghostbusters, man, but make it awesome as fuck. Like, make the girls funny. I think they should have another go at that, but with some different actresses and a different director. Because, I mean, do female Ghostbusters right. Fix the fucking shit, man. Have them, be something like fans that were kids in the 80s or something like that, and they wanted to start their own, shit. And the Ghostbusters don't exist anymore, so like they want to bring, they just want to fight the ghost because there's nobody else around doing it that's brave enough and shit. Do that, don't remake the same fucking movie. You could have easily did that, man. Pass the torch. That's the way you make you continuance of it. If you're not gonna call it Ghostbusters, if you're gonna say it's just called Ghostbusters and not like Ghostbusters Resurgence or Ghostbusters, Strikes Back or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Just make it fucking awesome, man. They would rather remake shit off established brands instead of creating new series. Yeah. It's like it's easy just to cut and paste, man. That's what it is. I'm gonna try this one more time. Please just put me at the boss, though. You can make a good all-female movie. My favorite horror movie from the last decade is Annihilation. I always meant to watch that, but I don't. What was that about again? Much as I hate the new trend with movies, I need to say I do understand the difficulty that studios have these days giving the new viewers what they want. Social media gives people too much freedom. Yeah, it's true. I mean, the people are really the ones responsible for cutting shit down. This thing is glitching again. Oh, Quentin Tarantino, hell yeah, man. I glossed over that, man. Tarantino, like, he doesn't give a shit. He's making classic style films. The subject matter does not, like, I was going to say Trump, but we're not going to. The subject matter doesn't, the subject matter trumps, like, anything getting in the way of that story. That story is going to be told no matter what. He doesn't give a fuck. If it offends somebody, if you're gonna like get offended by one of the things that one of the characters says, that's your fucking problem. Because I mean, it's something that the character's saying, and people are like, "Oh man, well he wants to say racist shit through other people's mouths and shit. Or he wants to put it on the script." People talk like that, in the real world. Like, there's nobody sitting there going, "Hey man, you can't." Until now, but back in those times, there's not like somebody going, "Oh, you can't talk like that, man. That's offensive." Paul Feig doesn't know how to write a smart female character. I think Paul Feig doesn't know how to write a character. So don't make a movie with quotas either. If the best director is someone, then get that person. Don't hire them because they check a box. And also, if you hire somebody, let them have that creative freedom to do, like change the script or change, things around as they need to get the movie done in their style, or let them be them. But let Spielberg, they don't say, "Hey Spielberg, you can't do it this way," because Spielberg is going to be Spielberg and he's going to make it however the fuck he wants it. Anyone can say anything and not be responsible. They insert ideas with no repercussions of what they have done to the big picture. And not to open the debate because they're never wrong as they think. Yep. Some people live in a bubble, and like if you try to enter that bubble, then you're fucked. Can't really explain Annihilation without spoilers, but it's about the foreign thing that crashes on Earth. A bubble forms around a forest, and it keeps expanding. Whatever the bubble encompasses is consumed. Oh, is that with Natalie Portman? Yeah, you know what? I started watching that shit. I didn't watch the ending, but that shit gets really fucking trippy, though. Is that the one I'm thinking about? Yeah. Just don't go on Twitter or Facebook. It's too toxic. I go on Twitter and Facebook if I need things like... So I go on Facebook if it's Marketplace. If I'm trying to sell something or buy something, I'll go on Facebook Marketplace. But other than that, Facebook doesn't really apply to me. I'm not social like that. But Twitter, I'm trying to know when it's time that my money's going to be coming in, because Dogecoin and Elon tweets and Mark Cuban tweets, and there's somebody else that I was supposed to be following too, but I fucking forgot. There's somebody else involved with it. I'm sure that name will come up again if it's that relevant, but those are the two names. So yeah. Natalie Portman is in it. Really fucking good. Another movie with a good female lead. Watch Arrival. If you want to buy or sell things, that's okay. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry, guys, I'm getting a headache. I'm gonna stay away from screens, clean my room, and rest a little. Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get going too, man. I got some things to clean up. Yeah, Chris, if I don't talk to you tonight, dude, tomorrow I'm gonna have some free time. I'm gonna be over here again, just checking on the dog one more time, because my cousin gets back in tomorrow. So yeah, I mean, this game is a lot of fun, but I'm not in it right now. I'm not in the zone where I can fuck with it. I felt like just testing some things out. I'm glad you guys showed up. That's cool, man. It's like old times again. Yeah, brother. I'll message you for sure. One of these days, I mean, we gotta get together, all of us, and kind of hang out in the voice chat, catch up again. And be civil about it. Catch up on old times. For you in the stream, if you can find Momentum Missile Mayhem. Okay. And you said it's a Flash game. Flash is going away, so is there another way to play it? I'm here for you. You could paint shit on a wall and I watch the stream. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna paint shit on a wall one day. That's my aspirations, man. Yeah, I'm gonna get going, man. I gotta get home and start doing some stuff, because we just moved in, and I had a bunch of shit going on today. I installed an air conditioner in my room because summer's gonna be fucking crazy, man. It's already hot, so today was in the 90s, and I can't. Let me see if I can find that Momentum Missile Mayhem. Oh, wait. Oh, you can show people's... That's right. I forgot about this feature. I do like that. I like that because it's integrated into the thing, so... Let's highlight yours. I'm here for you. You could paint dog shit on a wall, and I watch the stream. That's... I like that feature. That feature's fucking great, man. Do that, OBS. So that's the thing that it's going to make me want to use this platform right here. You got to pay for it, though. That's the only thing. I mean, I could... I'm sure there's a way to do that on the... I'm sure there's a way to... the fuck am I trying to say? I'm trying to look this game up, too. I'm sure there's a way for you to highlight, comments like that. I've seen people do live streams where they talk and their comments come up like that. Yeah, maybe they probably got something going on. I'm sure you can work it into OBS. There's plenty of things you could do with that. There's ways to play Flash games. Yes. Okay. I still have a Bobo's Big Adventure. I still have that one that I can just run. I'm pretty sure they're going to be emulating the Flash player anyways. That's going to be an emulator because preservation. Preservation is king when it comes to that type of shit. Like, some people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't be a pirate," but I mean, preserving that shit and like you experience these things, like the Rick and Morty point and click game. I want to find that and just have a file of it. I'll stream that shit. I think I started to make videos about it, but I mean, I was at a point where I was just making shitty videos at the time, man. I was like not putting my heart into this shit. And then streaming came along. The controls, oh my god, the controls, oh my god, my dick came out of my pants and hit the X button. Oh, what am I gonna do? Momentum, missile. Oh, it just popped out. Oh, let's go play the theremin with it. Can you imagine him like, putting it up and down? Using his pecker to control his theremin? That is not monetizable. I play MechQuest on my laptop to this day, and yeah, there have been Flash emulate. Oh, okay, okay, there you go. Better than Scratch Ticket Sunday, or I call it Scratch My Balls Sunday. Momentum Missile. Is it Mayhem? Let's see. There's sequels to it too. Congregate, yeah. It's time for congregate now. Congregate, congregate. Oh yeah. Newgrounds. Is there? Maybe some people are still just gonna keep it going though. Keep hope alive and shit. The submissions uses Adobe Flash and cannot be played in your browser. Oh, they want you to install this shit though. Congregating. That's what they're gonna be doing. I don't want to install it on his computer. So when I get back to mine, I'll start messing around with that. Like, I don't want to download anything on his, Congregate. I'm gonna keep it on my radar though, dude. If you bought the program, then you wouldn't have to have the StreamYard. Yeah, let me see if I could just turn that off, honestly. Let me see if I can overlay. The StreamYard logo is added to all broadcasts on the free plan. If you'd like to remove it or replace it with your own logo, check out our upgraded plans. I guess I just can't turn it off. Turn it off. Well, that's just my name that I'm changing there. Yeah, I got more bullshit. It mutes you when you start the countdown timer. That's fucking stupid. Right now it looks like Bronson Kilcrease. Oh, why did I say Bronson? Bryson Kilcrease stream. Yeah, it looks like shit. But I don't care. I was testing the speed of it, like if there's any latency or any kind of delay going on. But like, it seems like the comments come in really quickly. I can see them, and you guys hear from me. I don't know. Does it seem like I'm answering you guys pretty quickly though? I'd say it's a good platform for certain things. I kid. Like if we were gonna do a podcast, I wouldn't even give a shit. I would just use this, and I would even try to hack it to where I could just use OBS and this at the same time. So I'm running the shit through this on OBS. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it for now, man. I gotta get home and do some stuff. So from now on, I'm gonna be doing like maybe like an hour and a half stream, or 2 hours is like the max that I'm gonna be doing. So I don't want to overdo it, man. I got other things I want to accomplish. So if you do like a Q&A, okay, Q&A, okay. Yeah, I'll run it as a source, man. That's actually a perfect idea, because I mean, if I full screen this, yeah, I mean, there's different things you could do. I really like the interface of it. It's real simple. It's like the streaming software equivalent of like Windows Movie Maker. So I mean, OBS to me is like, when you first getting into it, I mean, yeah, you can understand it really well. But if I were to, like compare it to editing software, it's like going into Adobe Premiere Pro. It's like there's unlimited possibilities and it's free. Well, Premiere's not fucking free, so forget what I said. Let's just go with the first one, saying that it's like, this is like the streaming software, version, Windows Movie Maker. I should have stopped there. Sometimes you keep talking. No more comparisons. No more contrasting. It's like sometimes it's like, shut the fuck up, brain. It is for you. Oh, what? OBS is what? Like easier for me? OBS is a lot easier to wrap your head around than Premiere Pro. Premiere Pro, you jump into that shit like the first day, you're like, what the fuck? It took me years to like get Premiere down. Like, I mean, there's still things I don't know. There's still things I'm learning, but that's what YouTube is for, man. Anything you don't know, look that shit up. Oh, it's free for me. I have an old student copy. That's why. But like, if I want to use the brand new, like works in the cloud and all that type of shit, then no. Do they let you put a logo in here? Yeah, you have to upgrade for the logo too. Like, I mean, okay, sure. That's how I figured out the timer on OBS. Yeah, dude. There's so many things. Like, I mean, I want to get back into the stream, and I want to get my Nightbot shit set up where, like, the chatbot actually was the better one for all the games and all that kind of stuff. And I want to do some different commands. I feel like that was really turning into something at one point. Bend over without KY jelly with the logo here. Yeah. Powered by StreamYard. Which is great. I mean, they're advertising too. I mean, I've seen so many advertisements for it on YouTube. I wish I had Photoshop free. Well, you just might, buddy. Huh? There's a thing called Google Drive. And you just might. Actually, I have to upload that old file to my Google Drive. So I want to have that forever. Like that version of Premiere. I know there's going to be like in the future 8K and all that, is going to be the standard, but it still goes up to 4K. Like, I mean, okay, so I wonder if you can go further than that. You might be able to, because it's just like growing the pixels. Why would they not think that, like, even at that version, there's infinite amount of possibilities for you to go higher with the resolution. Bring the resolution to that. Okay, we might be able to cheat that just because it's not a preset. Just because, okay, learn this about software that you work in any kind of creative software. Just because it's not a fucking preset doesn't mean it's impossible. There are fucking cheats and hacks and all that shit. It's better than Bandicam. Oh, fucking Bandicam. I use Bandicam a little bit, man. I've probably used just about every like software like that under the sun for capturing shit. Just use OBS, man. OBS is the fucking easiest, and they don't give you any headaches. Like, you can make smaller files with it. Like, you use Fraps, and Fraps is like huge files if you want good quality, decent quality. But with OBS, you can do similar shit. Just make it a different format, man. Yeah, man. I mean, you guys are fucking living in a great time. You youngins, like all this technology that's available for free, dude. I wish that shit was like that when I was in school. I mean, I probably would have still fucked up in school, but I would have fucked up for free. What am I saying? They had a whole drive full of fucking like Photoshop and Premiere, and the teachers were like, "School's expensive. Here you go. For you guys to be learning on this shit, just fucking take it. It's yours. Don't be sorry for me for your fupa. You have my condol. Oh, okay, CG. Oh, I see. Sapphire said that to you. I think I'm going to be streaming AM2R speedruns from my Android. Dude, I want to play that again. I can't believe I beat that shit, man. That was such a good game. One of the best games I ever played. That was still when I was really kind of like coming up and finding my stream, though. I mean, that was the turning point, that game, of my streaming, like, quote unquote career. That night, man. Because I couldn't get I don't think I can get like Super Metroid to work properly, I think it was, and then I tried AM2R. I think that's how it went. It's gotten huge updates. Shit, I didn't even know that. That's going to be a round 2, a reason to do round 2 on that shit then. I still never beat what the fuck is it called? That hack that I was playing where the suit is green. What's that one called? It's like the hardcore one. It's at version 1.5. We got randomizers now. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, randomizers is really like the thing that spiced up all these old school games. Really spiced them up. Well, guys, I'm gonna get going. Yeah, I gotta get going here. I gotta come back over here in the morning, but it's available for Android now too. I even put together my own soundtrack for it. What do you mean you put together your own soundtrack? You just kind of curated something, or you mean you made some tracks for it? Speaking of music, man, I can't wait to start that. I want to start a music channel, so I'm gonna need some help getting it out there. I'm trying to come after Lo-Fi Girl with her come after her channel, you know? Trying to be as successful as that. I got a whole bunch of musician artists permission to put their tracks on it. Open up my YouTube channel. You have videos on it? Shit quality though? Well, you know, you got to start somewhere, dude. All right, guys. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. I'm going to get running. I still got to pack my shit up over here because I've been kind of back and forth staying at my cousin's house. But I'll talk to both of you guys later. I'm going to check out your videos, man. I want to check out that game, too. I'm going to look at some videos on that game that you're talking about. Momentum Missile Mayhem. Okay. Sir, Reddit, the audio quality of the game files is fine, but my camera work is shit. Have a good night, dude. Okay. Good seeing you, man. Chris, I'll talk to you later, buddy. So, I'm probably going to change this outro when I get to a new channel, but for old time's sake, good afternoon, good evening, and buenas noches. It's like coming home and seeing an old friend, right? See you later.